If you're like most people, then you're using PowerPoint incorrectly. Suppose you have a presentation to make to your client and boss. You hurriedly open up a slide. You add some text. You format those text items as bullet points. You may then add some pictures and spend some effort to get them aligned correctly. All this takes you quite some time to get right. Then you think it would be good to add some animations. So you go through each slide one by one, figure out what animations would be good to add for the text and the pictures. Then you realize that you also need to add your company logo. So you go to each slide and start adding your company logo. You try to get the position the same way on each slide. You know the story. All this takes you countless hours, but by the end, your presentation still does not look consistent. You're not alone. Most people approach making a PowerPoint presentation in this way. However, in this video, I would like to offer you a better method to create your PowerPoint presentations. This method involves using what's known as a slide master. When you want all of your slides to contain consistent font, formatting, and images such as logos, you can specify those elements just one time by using the slide master. These changes will then get applied to all your slides. And yes, those elements include animations as well. So you can specify that similar animations need to be applied to slides with text or slides containing images, for instance. You can access the slide master from the view menu by going to view slide master. But instead of creating your slides and then going to the slide master view, I recommend that you start this process when you create a new slide. On the home menu, instead of clicking new slide, click the down arrow icon next to new slide and choose one of the available layout options. Then, depending on the content of your slide, choose one of the available layouts. These layouts are optimized for alignment, so you won't need to worry about adjusting the alignment of the elements on your slide. In most cases, the available layouts will serve your needs. However, if you want to go ahead and customize the layouts themselves, then click on View Slide Master. Within the Slide Master view, you will see the outline of a wide slide followed by outlines of smaller slides. The first slide is called the Slide Master or the Theme Slide Master. Any changes you make to the Slide Master are applied to all of the slides. This includes elements such as the fonts, colors, and effects. Any changes you make to the elements in this Theme Slide Master are applied to all of the slides in your slide deck. The slides under it are called Layout Masters or Master Slide Layouts. These slides are essentially different pre-formatted layout options that come along with this theme. Any changes that you make to the layout masters apply only to those specific layouts. So, if your presentation includes that particular layout master, then its look and feel will derive from this layout master slide. A set of slide master and layout masters determines the theme of your presentation. You can right-click the slide master and create another slide master and then create another theme and so on. When you edit the slide master, all slides that are based on that master will contain those changes. However, the majority of changes that you will make will most likely be to the layout masters related to the master. Each slide layout is set up differently, with different types of placeholders in different locations on each layout. Every slide master contains a related slide layout called title slide layout, and each theme arranges the text and other object placeholders for that layout differently, with different colors fonts, and effects. Let's see how to customize the slide master. We'll start by changing the font. Let's choose a different font such as Source Sans Pro. You'll notice that the moment you choose this font, all the slide outlines in the slide master view change to reflect this font change. This means that any actual slides in your deck that use these layouts will also use this new font choice. Now the first layout slide applies to your title slide. You might want to ensure that some elements that you've added to your master do not apply to your title slide. For instance, you may have added a logo to the slide master. This logo will now appear on all your slides. If you want some of your slides to not show this logo, for example, your title slide and some layout slides, then go to that particular layout master slide and click this option, Hide Background Graphics. Let's now look at some powerful things you can do with the slide master view in PowerPoint. If you remember my tutorials on Microsoft Word, you would have noticed that I highly recommend that you use styles to organize your Word documents. A style is nothing but a set of formatting options that you can specify for your headings and text. The advantage of using styles is that if tomorrow you want to change all of your headings to use a different font or different formatting, you can do that by changing the formatting for that style. Likewise, if you want to change the background for all of your slides, then instead of choosing a background for each slide individually, you can do that one time in the slide master view. In the slide master view, click on Insert Picture and send the picture to back to change the background for all of your slides in one go. You can follow a similar process to insert your company logo on all the slides. As I mentioned earlier, if you want pictures to be hidden from any of your layouts, such as the title layout for instance, then you just need to click the option Hide Background Graphics and the graphic gets hidden from those layouts. The advantage of using the slide master layout is that you now have your logo in the same place on every single slide, instead of manually trying to position it in the same place. A very powerful use of Slide Master is to set up animations for slides containing bullets and figures. Assume you want some float-in animation to be applied to your slides containing bullet points. Instead of applying animations slide by slide, you can do it one time in the Slide Master view. Choose the layout called Title and Content Layout. In this, you can specify the custom formatting to be used for the bullets. On the animation pane, you can then select all of the bullets and apply a float-in animation to be displayed on click. This animation then gets applied to all the slides in your deck that use this layout. One important thing to note is that instead of using the Slide Master on an existing slide deck, it's always a good idea to set up the Slide Master layouts one time and then use that when you add a new slide. To do so, whenever you open a new presentation, instead of clicking New Slide, click the drop-down icon next to it and choose one of the existing layouts. If you've already modified that layout to specify the background, fonts, and animations of your choice, then these will apply automatically as the new slide gets added. The advantage of these pre-formatted layouts is that the pictures are aligned by default in them. This means that if you have pictures that are roughly the same size as those in a layout, then you can simply paste your pictures over them and not waste any time in aligning them. Well, that was quite some information about the Slide Master in Microsoft PowerPoint. If you found this useful, let me know in the comment section below. Have you used the Slide Master for your presentations? I'd be very interested to know your thoughts about it. As always, thank you for watching.